guards of the Abwehr! German military intelligence! You've no right to arrest me, do you hear me? Graz! Sergeant!
Herr Lutzig? Well, I won't say I'm glad to see you, but I'm relieved. Relieved.
Your clothes. Put them back on.
You bet I'll put them back on. I'll be out of here like a bat out of hell. This isn't going to end here, you know. I wasn't arrested, I was kidnapped. Where am I? Huh? What do you think my colonel's going to say when he hears that I was banged about in a lorry half the night? Left alone in this place for hours? Huh? What do you think he's going to say? To do? I'll tell you what he'll do. He's total and complete nut. That's what he'll do. There'll be a memo to Berlin straight away about this. He'll have your guts for goat.
Oh, please go on, Herr. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Name? You know my name. I'm Sergeant Gratz of the Abwehr.
You know, it's amazing how many spies we arrest who claim to be German soldiers, even with no identification. One could almost admire their impudence.
I'd be grateful for my papers back, please.
My men said they found none.
They're lying, you know they're lying.
That is very insolent, you know.
Well, all right, I'll concede that they may not have known who I was when they grabbed me. I'll concede that. It's possible. It's possible. Well, it's even probable. After all, I was wearing civilian clothes. Am. So, just give me back my papers, and we'll say no more about it. Genuine mistake, right?
All my men found was money. Far more than a German sergeant would have.
That was 3 months' pay to be delivered to an agent working for us.
And a revolver of French Mick. That is all they found.
SS Obersturmbahn Führer Lutzig. Your men may have made a mistake. But you know who I am.
I intend to know a lot more.
If you don't allow me to communicate with my commanding officer, you'll be committing the grossest breach of
You
military
could disappear in this place and no one would know a thing about it. So be your age, my dear Gratz.
My name, you've admitted my name.
Of course, the name you claim for yourself. I have to call you something. Or would you prefer Herr Nobody?
But I still want to know why you've pinched this little sergeant fellow.
Gratz, sir. Clever man, devious. Thinks like a Jew.
You're not far off it yourself sometimes. Why?
Because I think he might be a double agent, sir, passing information on to the resistance.
Evidence?
A British agent was killed recently, codename Cadet. Gratz kept his radio and his code. Our detective ants have picked him up, transmitting messages to London, getting messages back, shortly after which his French mistress reports to a cafe of a rather dubious nature.
All right, shoot him.
Don't you think that would be a trifle premature, sir?
Stop talking like a tone poem, Lutzig.
What I meant, sir, it might be better to get the code out of him first.
All right, get it then. Report back to me at 5 o'clock.
No, sir, I do think it would take a little longer than that.
3 hours in cell 7. Can he stand torture?
No, on the contrary, he shakes like a jelly at the mere thought of it.
So you should get it in 3 minutes.
No, I said the mere thought of it, so I can use that fear. As to actually doing it, I'm beginning to doubt the efficacy of torturing the tortuous. What I mean, sir, is he's a clever man. He'll only tell us lots of clever lies.
Not to me, he won't. I'll do it myself.
With respect, sir, he is my prisoner.
Yes? No. How long?
Well, as quickly as possible, sir, but as long as it takes. His methods, in fact. I want to see if he can stand up to them.
What the hell for?
He has a specific brand of arrogance, which can be broken only in a specific kind of way.
Lutzig, have you heard of Russia? We've just surrendered Stalingrad and lost half the Wehrmacht. Egypt? Not a German soldier left there. Now Rommel's retreating back to Tunisia and he's cut off from behind because Eisenhower's landed in French North Africa, from where the British and the Americans will invade Italy, unless they mistake the knocking of Mussolini's knees for machine guns. Now, from this window, I can see an ocean which ends up by being the English Channel. Have you heard of it? Well, you soon will, because the other half of the Allied armies intend to cross it into this country. And I don't want to be sitting here if they make it. So we're not playing games with the resistance anymore. The Maquis aren't just a bloody nuisance anymore. Yes? No. And if there's any of the resistance left here to join up with an invasion force, we won't know which way to point our bloody guns. So we exterminate them now. That's our job, your job. And if you think I'm going to let you spend days, weeks, playing footsie with some little Abwehr sergeant who
knows the names of almost all the top resistance leaders we're looking for.
Who what?
I think so.
You sure?
Well, I said I think so, sir.
That's not good enough.
Well, sir, in view of the fact that SS Reichsführer Himmler, despite all the troubles which you've so graphically described, can still afford time to organize expeditions searching for the Holy Grail, I think I might be allowed a few days to search for buried treasure in Sergeant Gratz. Now, don't you think so, sir?
Yes? Who? Hold on. I can't give a snap answer to everything. Call me back in half an hour. Is there anything between you and Sergeant Gratz?
Such as what, sir?
You know perfectly well what I mean.
Oh.
All right, then. But you'd better be right. You'd just better be right, Lutzig. There's a purge on its way. A purge!
I would say thank you, but in films this sort of thing usually happens just before the hero faces the firing squad.
Oh. Do you regard yourself as a hero? I said, do you regard yourself as a hero?
Me, professional coward, fully paid up member of the union.
No. I think you do yourself an injustice.
730983 Graz, Volkswagen, Sergeant, first regular deserters. And may I ask, what are you up to, Herr Lutzig?
Simply interrogating you, Wolfgang. You've done it often enough. My first name is Karl, by the way.
Karl?
Yes, Karl.
Want me to call you by your first name?
Why not? There's only the two of us. We can be quite informal. Surprised?
Yes, I am.
You know, you've got one or two misconceptions about the SS. We're not all monsters.
Did you tell that to the bloke I heard screaming a while back?
Oh, that was a pity. He wouldn't talk to me, you see. He wouldn't cooperate. Mind you, if I'd had a little more time. Then he was taken out of my hands.
You mean you personally don't believe in torture?
It depends on individual cases. I think it is often mistaken and unnecessary.
Not to mention inhuman and obscene.
That too.
Which personal case am I?
Oh, quite unnecessary.
But you only have so much time.
Yes.
How much?
Well, that is the trouble, you see. I don't know. My colonel tends to be rather...
Extraordinary.
What is?
Well, that's the same opening gambit I often use myself.
In what way?
The protective bit. Let's be friends, because there's an ogre around the corner might bite you. I only want you to talk because I am your friend and I don't want to see you hurt.
No, I don't want to see you hurt.
Sincere with it, really quite good. If I didn't know the whole routine backwards, I might even believe you.
Well, why not believe me?
I'd like to. That's something else working for you.
So what's working against me?
Just that I can see through it.
Yes, but that's perhaps I don't do it as well as you.
Good, good. Flatter they're intelligent. If they're intelligent enough to know they have an intelligence.
Oh, I think we're both intelligent enough to know how intelligent you are, Wolf.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
And proud of it.
Good again. Two things a good interrogator should search out, a man's fears and a man's pride, and play on both. Too many people forget the pride.
Oh, so I'm coming along then, am I?
Yes. Yes, sir. I must admit you are.
Thank you. Well, now then.
Carl. What I'm asking is, I mean, do you mind if I call you Charlie, by the way?
No, by all means.
Am I wrong in thinking that you've gone to all this trouble just to get a crash course in my own personal methods of interrogation?
And what would you say if I had?
I'd say there was hope for you, Charlie, and for Germany. Even for the SS.
Do you think it credible?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
But you would think it creditable?
Oh, yes, yes.
Well then, now what we've learned so far is that what you're most terrified of is torture, and what you're most proud of is your intelligence.
Write that down.
What?
Write it down. Rather laboriously. That suggests to the prisoner that you aren't all that bright. You don't remember things unless you make notes. So when you put your pencil down, he starts to get cocky. Thinks it's safe to talk.
I see. You know, I am learning things from you.
Don't overdo it. If you're too patronizing, they get suspicious.
So what should I have said?
Well, at that point, I'd personally have recommended a sudden change of subject. You played the fear, you played the pride. Now, sudden switch.
To what?
Well, I don't know, something trivial. Let's see. Well, if I was interrogating you, I said, do you mind if we change chairs? I get more into the part that way.
No, of course not.
Well, what do you think of the weather?
Cold.
Yes, it's cold, isn't it? Pity these cells aren't heated. You can't expect a man to think with his brains frozen. I know what I'll do.
What?
There's an old electric fire in the cleaning cupboard. Now, there isn't a socket in here, but if I can get enough flex, I can easily run it through from a plug in the office. Flex, flex. I'll tell you what. I'll get my assistant to rob the stores, quite unofficially, of course.
Do you want an electric fire?
Well, thank God you missed the point. I nearly got carried away then.
Oh, I don't need anyone robbing the stores for flex. I can set it up in 10 minutes. Order it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much indeed. It's much appreciated. I think we might change our seats back now.
Reinhardt! I want an electric fire run into the cell in 10 minutes flat.
Thanks.
Well then, what shall we talk about now?
It's quite a good line too, sir, but honestly, I don't recommend subtlety.
Because you don't think I'm up to it.
Well, let's just say you're a straightforward policeman dealing with an intelligent coward. So just tell me what it is you want to know.
You recently arrested a British agent, codename Cadet.
Yes.
He escaped.
Yes.
He was killed.
Yes.
You kept his radio and his code.
Yes.
Which you used to transmit messages to London.
I'd have been a fool if I hadn't. London didn't know he was dead. They weren't to know they were picking up Radio Graz instead of Radio Cadet. And when we caught an English woman operator, I went one better. I used her transmitter and her call sign. I think my messages were creating a certain amount of confusion, to say the least.
Is that true?
What would you
that
have
you
done?
passed false messages?
With SS radio detector vans picking me up, are you joking?
We didn't know the code.
I wasn't to be sure of that, was I?
You got messages back from London.
Is this why you've arrested me? Really?
Which your French mistress immediately passed on to the resistance.
Certainly, but I changed the messages. I think I was causing the resistance as much confusion as London when I was so gently interrupted by your whiz kids.
I prove it.
How?
We have the messages, we haven't the code.
Neither have I.
So where is it?
In my briefcase in my flat.
No.
Really?
Really?
Someone's taken it then.
Nina?
If I'm to believe you, I wouldn't be surprised.
Where is Nina?
I wish to God I knew.
Will you help us to find her?
Will you help me to find her?
Tell me your code, I'll write it down.
From memory?
A clever man like you.
I can't do that from memory.
With your brains.
Parrots tend to have razor-sharp beaks, not minds.
Well, I doubt if my colonel will appreciate the subtlety of that, and he wants you in cell 7. You know where the noises come from.
Well, he'd get a hell of a noise out of me, but not a radio code that I could hardly understand, let alone memorize. You'd be welcome to it, but I just don't have that kind of mind.
No. No, I believe you. I don't think you have. So I suppose I should release you.
You should never have arrested me in the first place.
I had good reason. Fair's fair.
The radio, the code? I suppose so, all right. I'll keep my Colonel sweet if you'll do the same.
I would appreciate that, Wolf.
Right. Now, can I please have my papers back? And the money?
Yes, of course. I'll see to it immediately. Oh, by the way, if you had been guilty, if you were a double agent, how did I do?
Not badly. Not badly at all. I'll admit I was surprised.
Was there something that I left out? Something I should have done?
Well, it's more a question of intuition, really. There are certain things, props, you understand? For instance, it's always a good thing to make them feel that you know more than you really do. So, something solid that they can see, like a dossier with a name on it in big letters. Nice big fat 5. You only need one fact a page, the rest can be rubbish. They're not to know that. So when you keep referring to different pages, they start thinking, he knows everything.
Do you mean something like this?
My dear Gratz, be reasonable. Here you are, a member of the German military intelligence, and for weeks now you've had a French mistress who was and is a member of the resistance.
No.
Then what do you expect us to believe?
She is not a member of the resistance. It's true she was, but then a great many silly, romantic young people were at the beginning.
So you just use her to
I've
pass
told
on
you
false
that's
messages?
Right, yes.
How old is she, by the way?
20, but in
And
some
you?
ways... Look it up in your file.
It would simply save time.
38.
Yeah. Interesting. Your wife?
She's 2 years younger than me.
36. There's quite a difference. It's the old story, isn't it?
The difference between Nina and my wife
Yes?
is not one of age.
Your children, 14 and 12. Since then, quite a big gap.
And one of my more banal problems before the war was how, on the salary of an assistant librarian, to afford a house where Sarah and I could enjoy separate bedrooms.
And then Nina. Yes, it is the old story.
God, the place are thick.
Have I got it wrong, then?
You get everything wrong.
It's your one redeeming characteristic, Obersturmbannführer.
Carl, please.
You have the engaging clumsiness of a baby elephant in a doll's house. You haven't got a clue, have you, Charlie?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
As the man said when he lit a cigar from a crate labelled dynamite.
Dynamite? You?
All right, what should I have done?
Do you want to know the secret?
Of what?
Interrogation.
I would welcome your guidance, yes.
But are you man enough?
To do what?
Be insulted.
Be insulted?
Yes.
By you?
By anybody you're interrogating.
Why?
Because it's the one thing they can't resist. Leave yourself wide open for an insult, lead with your chin, they can't resist it.
So what's the point?
It's the thin end of the wedge. The only way to survive an interrogation is to focus your mind on one thing completely and say nothing about anything else. Nothing. But if your interrogator becomes suddenly absurd, gives you a chance to insult him, and you take it, and you lose your focus, it becomes blurred. You've lost your concentration, he's got his foot in the door.
You took the chance of insulting me?
Well, I knew how you'd react, Charlie. Thump! Idiotic. You've slapped me right back on target to say nothing and do nothing of the slightest help to the SS.
All right. All right, insult me again.
Oh, no. You will have to be cleverer than that. I'm on my guard now.
So how do I set about it?
It's up to you.
Well, I can't think of anything to say. Oh, come on, Wolf. I need help.
I think I'm pretty dim, don't you? Thick, I think you said.
I prefer dim. You are just beginning to flicker.
No. You're right. You know, 1 year at school, I came second from the bottom of the class. My father was so pleased, he bought me a bike. It was the best I'd ever done.
I enjoyed that so much more.
Well, the next term I was thrown out of school. And I looked for a job. I don't know how many I looked for. Do you know what I ended up doing?
What?
Guess.
Factory hand making rubber truncheons.
No, you're not far off. Bouncer at a dance hall.
Well, I'll say one thing for you, Charlie. I admire a man who sticks to his job. Only the uniform's changed.
Yeah, plus the trivial fact, this isn't exactly a dance hall.
Oh, I don't know. The goose step is the funniest thing since the Charleston, isn't it?
You know, you mentioned the uniform.
Yeah.
The first time... Now I come to think of it, the first time I put on an SS uniform was the first time in my life I ever had any real feeling of dignity, respect, self-respect.
Which now you're beginning to lose.
Yes, how very perceptive of you. What made you say so?
Simply because you're sitting here talking to me instead of stringing me up by my thumbs and pulling my toenails
that
out.
may still happen.
No, you've gone too far now.
I wouldn't be too confident if I were you.
Violence is the first and last resort of the bankrupt mind. Once you've learnt that, you can never be quite the same again. If you had me tortured now, I'd have beaten you. You'd feel defeated.
I've told you the final decision is not mine.
Colonel
Sanders.
Charlie, don't be
if
so
I don't get the
corny.
information, Colonel
I know. It's a bad ogre around the corner again.
He is a very unpleasant man.
Oh, really?
I dislike him very much.
Why?
I've just told you he's a very unpleasant
you
man.
haven't told me. Why?
I'm asking the questions, Gratz.
Not if you want to learn from me, or not. If you want to learn from me, we both ask the questions. So, why?
I find it distasteful that such an ignorant, uncouth and boorish man should be promoted to colonel.
Over you.
Yes.
Jealous?
Yes.
Personal affront, even?
Yes.
Yeah, a little seed of envy on fertile soil, I think. Would you agree that your most serious operational defect was a proneness to quite irrational jealousies?
Irrational. When you look at a man like Sandek, irrational. Oh.
Yeah, but when you look at a man like Sergeant Gratz, what then?
You?
Yes, me. You're jealous of me. That's why I'm here, really, isn't it?
Oh.
Right?
Yes!
Abominability.
Oh, my God, it's the man himself.
Well?
Well, sir, I think we are just beginning to form some kind of relationship. Wouldn't you say so, Wolf? Sergeant?
Relationship? What the hell are you
I
talking
simply
about?
meant,
Have you
sir-
proposed to him? When's the wedding? Relationship. Well, I'll tell you this. It's a shotgun marriage, so it had better produce some bloody fast offspring in the shape of results, information, cooperation. By this time tomorrow, when I shall be conducting my own kind of holy service in Cell 7. Got it?
Colonel Sander.
Well, thank you, sir, for your cooperation. I think that might have done the trick.
Just one thing, Ludwig. Since I agreed to play in your little charade, I've been thinking, and I've decided I prefer reality. So Cell 7 tomorrow it is.
Oh, no, sir. We agreed that if I...
Agreed?
Yes, sir, we agreed.
I don't
you remember?
agree with my subordinates. I order.
Sir!
And what's more, Ludwig, you will do it. I shall preside to make damn sure you do.
Why, sir?
Because I think you're going soft. Think about it. Till this time tomorrow. And that's the deadline. And I mean dead.
Good morning.
Is it?
Only bread and water this morning, I'm afraid. Colonel's orders. I'm sorry I didn't continue yesterday after we were so rudely interrupted. That's for, one thing. The thread was broken. And anyway, I thought you might appreciate a few hours to consider what the Colonel said.
Carefully rehearsed and beautifully timed.
Yes, but he meant everything he said. And what is more,
Yes?
it's I who'll have to do the torturing. His orders, he thinks I'm going soft. So we'd better have a pretty fruitful session, hadn't we? Perhaps he's right, perhaps I am. You think so?
What?
Going soft.
I doubt if he'd appreciate the height of your ambition.
Oh, which is what?
To use your mind. An aspiration almost heretical in the SS, I should have thought.
Generally speaking, perhaps. And by the way, you'll be having a visitor later on.
Anyone I know?
Yes, very well.
Who?
Oh, all in good time.
Well, Christmas is over, so it can't be Santa Claus. Besides, Himmler's abolished Christmas, isn't he? Frolic round the Nordic oak trees on Midsummer Eve now.
Well, let's just say I hope you enjoy meeting her again.
Now, down to business. Have you at any time belonged to any organization?
Her? Nina?
I didn't say so.
How is she? Has she been hurt?
Not that I know of.
Where is she?
At this precise moment, I haven't the slightest idea.
When will she be here?
I am asking the questions, Graz. Have you at any time belonged to any organization
laid
opposed...
a single finger on...
Yes,
me
what
now.
will you do? Tell me about Nina.
What about her?
I don't know what about her, that's why I'm asking you. You realize you wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for Nina? Is she Jewish, by the way? Oh, well. Have you at any time belonged to any organization opposed to the National Socialist Party?
Yes.
Oh, which one?
The poor bloody human race.
Do you include Jews in that definition?
Jews? The Jews? They are as far removed from us as animals are from humans. Therefore, it is no crime against humanity to exterminate them, since they don't belong to humanity. They're creatures outside nature itself.
Good. Very good. Very good.
Yes, not very original. Do you know who said it?
Hitler, I suppose.
Right first time. Moved to third from the bottom of the class.
And do you agree with the Führer's opinion? Is Nina a creature outside nature?
You wouldn't begin to understand.
No, what I think you mean is you can't begin to explain. I'm disappointed. I expected better.
If Nina's outside nature and you and Adolf are inside, then I resign from the Nature Club. I leave my butterfly collection to you, my body to Himmler, and my brain to Hitler, in the belief that he needs it. The hope that he'll use it, or alternately, the very sight of it may frighten him to death.
Thank you for confirming she is Jewish.
Yes, yes. Quite good. You're improving.
So you're in love with a Jewess?
But if you think you can beat me at my own game, you're not in my league, Charlie.
Pity.
I'd go back to cracking heads during the tango if I were you.
Because if I don't succeed, then it's Cell 7, Colonel Sander, and unwillingly me. Yes, what?
Nothing.
Is Nina in love with you?
Ask her yourself.
Answer is no, then.
Ask her yourself.
Answer no, but ashamed to admit it. Because it makes you look like a fool. Feel a fool. That would hurt your pride more than anything else. The pride of a clever man who's a fool.
It's easy to get the truth out of a fool.
Or of a clever man, without even laying a finger on him.
Yes. That's a very gratifying feeling.
I know.
No, you don't, but you hope to. I won't give you the satisfaction.
Right, then it's Cell 7 and Colonel Sander.
I won't give you the satisfaction. I'd rather be tortured. Frightens the hell out of me just thinking about it, but I'll not give you the satisfaction.
So in the end, your pride is greater than your fear.
That's right. It's the one thing I've got that you haven't got. It's the one thing I've got that you envy, and you're not going to take it from me.
What about Nina?
It's mine.
What about Nina?
Nina isn't mine.
Oh, I know that. You're a married man, 2 children. Now, what I meant was, what about Nina and Cell 7? Do you think she could stand it?
You rotten bastard. I never sank to that kind of blackmail.
No, but you didn't have to.
That's right.
Because you're a cleverer man than I.
That's right.
So shall we make a bargain?
Anyway, I don't believe it. How do I know you've got Nina?
I never said we had.
Oh, don't try to be subtle.
Merely that you'd be having a visit later on. I think it's sensible that we make a bargain before she arrives.
No.
You don't even know what the bargain is.
Yes? All right, I'm listening.
Well, first, am I right in my suspicions that Nina learned some very vital information at a secret meeting of the resistance in Paris last year? That she knows the real names of almost every top resistance leader?
What if it were true?
Oh, come along, Gratz. She's been your mistress long enough now. What she knows, you know. You're a clever man.
It doesn't follow.
So what on earth is the point of being tortured? For information we can get out of her anyway. All we have to do is to show her your obscenely mangled corpse, and she would blab the lot. You know perfectly well she would. So what would you have died for? In agony. What is the point? While you're pondering that, let me ask you something else. Your family, wife and children. Does your wife know about Nina, by the way?
Of course not.
Oh, that's interesting the way you said that.
You can forget about my wife.
I'm wondering if you can forget about her. It's interesting the way you said, of course not. It makes me think you've got a guilty conscience about Nina.
I don't aspire to your levels as a womanizer, Herr Obersturmbannführer.
Yes, but only with Aryans.
Really?
Strictly with Aryans.
Oh, that makes it all right. With your wife, you've consulted her, of course.
Oh, Hilda and I have done our duty by the Reichsführer SS marriage laws, an SS marriage ceremony. Our names duly entered in the SS clan book, 4 children as decreed. All delivered in the SS Lebensborn maternity home, and all entered duly in the SS clan book. 4 daughters, unfortunately. But they will all breed for the SS.
And that's it?
That's it.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's been banned from all SS ceremonies, including funerals.
Like mine.
That's up to you. Do you intend to die for Nina? Do you think she'd do the same for you? My bargain is very simple. You tell me what Nina told you, and I will guarantee that neither of you will be tortured. Guarantee it is my personal word. As for your wife and children...
Shut up about my wife! Shut up!
Oh, I was right. You do have a guilty conscience. You still have a furtive sense of bourgeois morality. I thought so. All right. You tell me what I want to know, and I will also protect your wife. You know what happens to the relatives of traitors. I'll see it doesn't. I'll see she is safe. That may ease your sense of shame. Your sense of being ashamed of being ashamed.
No.
Sure?
That's just the sort of trick I used to try and pull myself while I was green at the job. It's very amateurish.
What sort of trick?
You're an amateur, Charlie, a condemned amateur. You'll never be anything else.
What sort of trick?
Bargaining with the non-existent. I don't believe you've got Nina.
I never actually said we had.
No, yes, I noticed the tantalizing bit, but it won't wash. Proof. Show me. Where is she? As for my wife, how do I know she hasn't been blown to pieces by now? Marshal Goering doesn't seem to know how to stop the RAF visiting Essen. So where's your side of the bargain? What have you got to offer? Show me.
Protection from physical torture.
It's not enough. Show me.
All right, proud man. Do you want to see her? Now!
You really have got her.
Reinhardt! Show the lady in now.
I think what I'd better do is leave you alone for an hour or so, just to talk things over. You know, about this and that, life and death. Or am I making another blunder, do you think?
Sarah.
You see how importantly I take you, Wolf. I had to pull rank to get your wife specially flown from Essen. I think I'll leave you together now. Please make yourself at home, Frau Gratz. I trust you now agree, Herr Colonel, that my methods have been completely vindicated? What? Oh, that means justified, sir. Proved right.
Well, how about the kids? All right, are they?
You mean you're interested?
How are they?
Ludwig won first prize. His best shot at the local Hitler Youth Corps.
Good for him, jolly good.
He'll be old enough for the Wehrmacht soon.
Oh, thank goodness he's inherited your eyesight, not mine.
Yes, he'll probably be sent to the Russian front.
You'd never have got so much information out of him through torture. Not physical torture. Not out of a man like Gratz. And what you got, you wouldn't know whether it was true or not. Well, clever little man, he had clever little methods. That's why I thought of his wife. Knew that would knock him sideways.
And Martin? What about Martin?
Didn't you get his letter?
Well, I got half a page of scrawl from him, asking as far as I could make out for a photo of me in uniform.
Yes, he wanted to show it to the boys at school.
Well, there isn't one. I wish his school would teach him to write.
They didn't believe his father was fighting for Germany. His friends, that is.
There isn't a photo of me in uniform.
Well, you could have had one taken.
No.
Not to please your own son, just a photo.
Not in uniform, no.
Oh, you've no pride, have you? Never had.
Contrary, it's just because I have a certain pride that
Pride in your family. No pride in your uniform in Germany and fighting for the fatherland. Fighting, you, huh?
Those are the two things a good interrogator must search out. A man's fear and a man's pride. You're following me, sir? Good. The fear was easy, but the pride... in his brains. Answer, outthink him, outbrain him, beat him at his own game. You could have smashed his body in Cell 7, but any fool could have done that. I smashed his pride without laying a finger on him. A man's body can heal, but a man's pride...
I suppose it never crossed your mind to explain to Martin that there's nothing clever about wearing a uniform. Any fool can put on...
And that his father is a coward.
I suppose it never occurred to you that cowardice is an essential element in courage.
Words. Words, clever words.
How brave is a man who can't feel fear? He's not a hero. He's an emotional cripple.
Clever words. Clever evil words.
That's how you're raising Ludwig and Martin. Cripples. I haven't been their father since they were old enough for you to stop them thinking.
Evil words. From an evil little man.
Evil. Don't go too far, Sarah.
Evil. Evil.
I have a heart, I have a mind, I have a conscience.
Conscience, you?
Oh, I realise these are qualities that ring no echo in the bleak caverns of your Nordic soul, but admit at least they're here in mine.
Conscience!
Oh, for God's sake, woman, leave me something!
Conscience. And you take a Jew as a mistress.
Shut up, Sarah.
A dirty, filthy Jewess.
I said stop it.
Rather, it's surprising what decent woman would fornicate with you.
I'm telling you for the last time.
You have to deal in muck and filth.
No more, I'm warning you, no more.
Because that's what you are yourself, muck. Filth.
The first time I dreamed of murdering you was 2 weeks after our wedding. It's been on my mind ever since.
Jew lover. Dirty, filthy, evil little Jew lover. You disgusting, treacherous little pig.
Jews don't like pig, won't eat it.
Jew-loving pig. Jew-loving pig. Jew-loving pig. Oh! Little man, you dirty, depraved little
Depraved!
man.
Depraved! Don't you mean deprived?
Go on! Jew-loving pig. Jew-loving pig. Evil, filthy, Jew-loving pig!
I found his essential flaw, sir. His Achilles heel. Guilt, sir, guilt. It's an emotion I suspect you're incapable of understanding. So you won't know what I mean. Now take my word for it. And if you don't, then look at this. A list of names I got from him. We could smash 90% of the resistance tomorrow.
Evil man!
Get it out of here! I don't care what you do to me, just get it out!
Disgusting, Jew-loving little pig!
Only just get this filthy-minded, filthy-mouthed woman out of my sight! I prefer self-settlement!
that?
I'm ashamed to say it'll all my wife. Repeat, ashamed.
I gather you wish her to leave.
For good.
So you prefer cell 7?
I prefer hell itself.
Very well, you shall have your wish. All of it.
No. No, please, no. Richard, Charlie!
Going soft? Me? You insulting moron. Moron, sir. It means imbecile, idiot. All you can think about is violence. The first and last resort of a bankrupt mind.
You may know the real names of the leaders of the resistance, the real identities. I want them. I leave it to you.
I don't know. All right, I'll tell you.
Who are they?
Schweitzer, Einstein, Marx, Freud, St. Francis of Assisi, St. Augustine of Hippo, Joan of Arc, and Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus!
Brains, sir. Brains, that's what's needed to win the war now, sir. Intelligence. That's why you're being transferred to the Russian front. And why I have been put in charge here.
The names. Who are you protecting? The names. Who are you protecting?
Protect, you mean love?
Names! Names!
I love Colonel von Gebhardt. I loved him. Before that, I was an old man in the street who gave me 20 marks on Christmas Eve and walked away into the snow. We were very poor then. Dad was in the army, very poor. Next year he got killed at the Somme. Absurd. Printer by trade, killed by bullets and mud. Is that any way to kill a printer? I remember now. Oh, he was such a nice bloke, my dad. My mum never had much time for me, but my dad was so gentle. Do you know somebody he'd have liked? Somebody my dad would really have liked Nina. He'd really have liked Nina. Nina.
The Marquis.
Nina.
The resistance. The names. Who?
You'll be all right. They broke your fingers. But I've had the doctor too, and they'll heal. Yes, they left you one. Such consideration. Put your hands down. I'm releasing you on my own authority. If Colonel Sander tries to stop me, I shall place him under arrest as being insane. Face the court-martial afterwards. No bargains, no conditions, no strings. I'm just letting you go. But I do have a suggestion. That's all it is, just a suggestion.
Where is she?
Oh, she's on her way back to Essen. If I knew your code, I'd send a message personally to London telling them which street to bomb. I didn't know. I really didn't.
No, I mean, where is Nina?
Oh, I've no idea. I never had. I think things would have been different if I had known. Anyway, that is my suggestion. That we look for Nina. Together, you and I.
Sit at the table.
Colonel Sander, your wife, those guerrillas in
Sit
cell
at
7.
the table. That's an order, Sergeant. Sergeant! Now tell me about your relationship with Nina.
My relationship with Nina.
The truth, Sergeant. The truth. We have methods for people like you, Sergeant Kratz.
I don't know where Nina is.
You did it all for her, didn't you?
Yes, I wanted to protect her.
So it's all her fault, isn't it?
Yes, it's all her fault.
Because you love her.
Yes, because I love her.
Do you think she loves you?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
You know she doesn't. Admit it. You know it.
Yes, I admitted she doesn't love me.
How could she? A fool like you. Pathetic little fool. What are you?
I'm a fool. A pathetic little fool.
Why didn't you get those names out of her? The leaders of the resistance. All that treasure in her head and you left it there. Why? Why?
Because I'm a fool and a pathetic little
Such a fool. No price was too high for you to keep her with you. Right. Even though you knew she didn't love you, couldn't love you, could never love you. No price was too high. You just didn't want to know those names. Right. So you pretended it was all a mistake. She was the wrong girl. She didn't know. You just wouldn't know. Because if you had known the names, you'd have had to pass them on. And if you'd passed them on, the owners of those names would have been tortured and executed by the SS. And the resistance would have known who talked, and would have taken your Nina from you and cut her throat. And your silly, pathetic little heart would have broken. You pathetic, silly little man. Oh, is that the truth, or isn't it?
Yes, that's the truth.
So what are you?
I'm a pathetic little man.
If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be here, would you?
No.
You wouldn't have been tortured, would you?
No.
So it's all her fault.
Yes.
And what are you going to do about it? Answer me! Answer me! What are you going to do about it? Tell me! Tell me!
Tell me what you want me to do about Nina. Whatever you say.
Do you want to go through any more for her sake?
No.
Then we find her.
We.
That's right. Obersturmbahn Führer Lutzig. We find her, you and I. And when we've found her, you can do what the hell you like to her.